right, dear audience, today we are in Orange County, LA, California, and we have the honor to meet with our cooperation partner, Kael from Beverly Boy Productions. He helps us setting up our Hollywood company, production company. And today we will talk a little bit about Hollywood in general, about Kael's work, maybe what you need to be successful in Hollywood, and let's see how that discussion turns out. But maybe enough from my side. Kael, would you like to introduce yourself? Would you like to introduce your company?
Yeah, well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for this. I appreciate you guys taking time to just hear us out. Yeah, I mean, we're a production company. My brother and I started it, I would say 23 years ago, something like that.
Wow, that's a long time.
So yeah, time flies when you're having fun, right?
Indeed.
And so, I mean, we've grown. We started in theater, and then we kind of grew into television and film and those kind of things. So we kind of do it all. We understand the aspect of communication. We're in a communication business, and we just communicate through video and film. Where others may communicate through paper in news or other kind of things. So it's just mastering the art of telling stories, communicating a message, and talking to your audience. Yeah, and that's what we do. And so we take pride in that.
Indeed, thank you so much. And we have just talked about it. You cannot approach people today anymore with written articles, with websites solely. You need some kind of message, you need social media, and you need videos. What is your experience? How has LA, Hollywood changed in that time, within the time frame of 23 years?
Well, just life in general, it changes every year. I mean, technology grows. You guys were just mentioning you were at CES, and you see some of the newest technology. You see some of the newest ideas, and it represents creative thinkers. It represents people that are thinking outside of the box, and it's always great to see. Not all of that is going to make it to the market, but it will impact the market. And it's the same thing that happens now. Hollywood got impacted. There were strikes and things because of the new AI. They still don't know how to handle it. It's the wave of the future, so we have to figure out how it will benefit and the things to beware. And so, yes, there's some changes, there's some holdback. No one likes change for the most part, but we like the after effects of change. So we want someone else to kind of do it first, let them learn the lessons, and then we reap the benefits. And that's what you're seeing, not just in Hollywood, in every industry. And so it kind of shakes up things a little bit. So the ones that usually make it are the ones that are kind of on the forefront of it, at least understand where it's headed, understand the technology, and can can grasp it. And that's what we're trying to do, trying to understand all the different changes. So yes, it will be a change, and it should be a change for the good.
Very interesting. Thank you very much. And our audience in Europe thinks Hollywood is a wild place. There are wild parties, drugs, and so on. So there is also a dark side of that city, a dark side of LA. What is your experience? Maybe what has been the most weirdest project you have been involved in with your company within 23 years?
Yeah, we've probably seen some weird stuff, but and we're just dealing with people. See, so we're in the people business, right? So we're not just behind making parts and manufacturing. We deal with actual people. So when you deal with people, you deal with personalities. You deal with all their baggage, their history. They may have a bad day. They may be going through a divorce or something like that. It does not, and so you're dealing with people. So yes, you're gonna have stories. You're gonna deal, and you learn to listen, try to understand, and sometimes it may be too far to where you say, you know what, I'll have to pass this on to someone else, or you say, you know what, this is a project I want to take on, and I want to work with this person, and I want to tell their story. So yeah, and you try not to judge, in that sense. You try to be respectful. So it teaches you a lot of human traits and skills that you should have learned as a child, right? And that's what communication is all about. So I mean, I wouldn't say anything, personal. I choose to stay away from certain things that I wouldn't want to do, and so maybe I'm probably not the person to ask about the dark side of Hollywood, because I don't go there, you know. But obviously, you hear the stories, you hear the rumors,
Yeah.
and there's always some truth to those things. I'm a Christian man, and so I just try to run by my Christian morals, and I really just care about finding the good in everything,
Yeah.
and really trying to be as optimistic as I can.
I see.
And do those kind of things. But yeah, I mean, I work with Hollywood. I'm not technically in Hollywood. We're Beverly Brothers. We're not Warner Brothers, you know?
Yeah. Yet to come. Yet to come. We will help. We will try to help.
There you go.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
And what, Hollywood is a very powerful company and community, and with power sometimes comes corruption.
Yeah.
And you'll probably see it at the highest levels. They're probably above my pay grade. So
yeah.
But it's definitely probably things that go on that shouldn't be going on.
Indeed.
And I pray for those people that go through that.
Yeah.
And the victims. And so we're here to tell their stories. So if someone has a story to tell, get in contact with us.
Yeah, good hint. And I think you made a good point. It's all about trying to stay professional.
Yeah.
In Germany, we are not really known for being polite, to be honest. So
that's
we can
okay.
be very rude, very direct. And I think that's a strength of Americans. They try to stay calm. They try to stay professional. While in Germany, if you have a German customer, they maybe start to yell and scream, stuff like that. So that can really be awful, to be honest.
Yeah.